Welcome back, everybody. On Wednesdays, we introduce you to somebody doing incredible things in Kenosha. They have been named the Kenoshan of the Week by our partners at Kenosha.com. Today, our Kenoshan of the Week is laying on the floor. Her name is Millie, and she is celebrating her one-year anniversary. She is a therapy dog at Piasecki Funeral Home. We're also going to have a conversation with the gentleman who is not on the floor. That is Matt Martin. You're one of the funeral directors at Piasecki.
Yes, sir.
And you are the handler for
Correct.
this beautiful, splooting lab. It's two types of labs. It's an American and
an English
lab
combination
mix.
Right.
You're 15 months into this
Right.
with Millie. How's it going?
It's going so well. The people that have been able to be touched by her, it has been just completely amazing. I didn't realize the impact that she was going to have on the funeral home and the people that she served until it started happening. I had this vision and this dream of how I wanted it to go, but the impact that she has just been outstanding.
How is she helping people? I mean, we know what
Sure.
the bereaved are going through when they're coming into the funeral home. How is she helping them through that process?
She adds a distraction to what's going on. When people come into the funeral home, they're grieving. They're there for a very bad reason. When they come in and they see Millie laying there on the rug in front of the fireplace, they're distracted for just a little bit and they focus on her instead of why they're there for that moment. It provides them with comfort and something soft to touch that humans can't provide to people.
Yeah.
And then adults will also get on the floor. Where else do adults sit on the floor in public without a dog present? It just wouldn't be normal. But with a dog present, it's completely
down in the corner over there.
As was the rest of the staff here today.
As we're talking about people who are going through grief, you've also gone through your own grief journey here the past couple of years. You were a firefighter in Kenosha. You lost your wife to cancer.
Right.
So sorry about
Thank
that. And this was part of your process here of deciding that you needed to help other people go through their grief.
Right. My former wife, Corey, was a funeral director at Piasecki also, so that's how I had the connection to the Piasecki Funeral Home. And when I came on board as a partner, I had a vision for something different. I wanted to have Piasecki be able to do something that other funeral homes can't. With Millie there, we're able to do that for families.
All right, let's talk about training.
Sure.
She seems like she's a bit of a handful.
At times.
Yeah.
At times.
A 15-month-old lab. I mean, that's gonna be a little bit of work. What's she learning? What would you like her to know that's gonna help her do her job better?
A big part of it is just behaving and having that calm demeanor. When someone comes into the funeral home, they inherently trust us because of the role that we have in their life, the sign that's in the front door. We want her to be able to comfort people. So the training is a lot of exposure to different environments, like this here at the studio.
You've had her in every corner of the studio here today.
Yes, she has been, yes. So exposing her to this, nursing homes, daycares, schools, public areas that are busy and noisy, making her what they call bomb-proof so that she's not startled by any stimulus that she might come encounter with, and then be able to focus on the people that she's caring for.
All right.
Yeah.
Most therapy dogs, most service dogs says, "Don't touch me."
Right.
I'm working. This one says, "Please pet me." And Millie,
Exactly.
I cannot resist petting you. You are a very good dog. And everybody at home, this dog right here, Millie, she's our Kenoshan of the Week. Matt Martin, Millie, congratulations to you.
Steve. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your service
It's an honor.
what you're continuing to do. To read Millie and Matt's full story and the stories of all the other Kenoshans of the week, you know where to go. It's the website Kenosha.com.